I still think Shakur hasn't beat people like Tank. I mean, Shakur hasn't even been in with Isaac Cruz. Come on. I mean, I get it on like some boxing level stuff, but I really don't get it. I don't. Do something, bro. Do something, bro. What have you done? Who have you fought? Who have you beaten? Tank's got names, bro. Tank's been in the fire. I don't think Shakur's been in the fire, man. You know? I think this matchmaking is way weaker than just resumes, you know? People see a skill set, yada, yada, yada. I get it, but word on the street is that boy's been slapped. Like, I don't know. I don't like, it's really hard for boxers like that. You know, he's going to have to just box. I mean, whatchamacallit, just like the controversial fight Haney had with Ryan. And Haney's a great boxer. They think he's like, you know, they think he was the nicest. Not the nicest. They think Shakur's the nicest. I don't think he's the nicest. I think he's nice. Is he really the nicest? I don't know, man. You want to know if he's the nicest, you got to put him with somebody who got to drop bombs like ISIS, okay? You handle them bombs, and then, you know, let's see, man. I mean, obviously, we've seen whatchamacallit lose in the past, you know. Isaac Cruz, right? Like I'm saying, man, he ain't even been in with one of them type of dogs. Like, I want to see dogs. Get through.
Every which way. Yeah.
Go through some dogs, bro. You know. I mean, just put a few good names on the list. Like, it ain't like he got. I mean, he's small. I mean, I don't think him and Rolly or anything like that. I think Rolly's too big and stuff. I don't know, man. Like, just the resume's not there. The resume's not there. I don't ever think about him and Tank. I don't know. You guys do, and I don't even really know why. I think it's just some like some fantasy football bullshit. I don't really think it's real.
Yeah, see, y'all see the bias BS that I be talking about. See Keith Thurman. All right, now it's the PBC BS that I be talking about. Why are you trying to? Just because I understand Tank is with PBC, Keith Thurman is with PBC. Okay, so we know that. No, now you're gonna make it seem like Shakur Stevenson ain't been fighting the level of competition as Tank, as if Tank has been fighting the best fighters ever. Shakur Stevenson is one of the people that everybody wants to see Shakur fight. I'm sorry. Shakur Stevenson is one of the fighters that everybody wants to see Tank fight. And Tank is the fighter that everybody wants Shakur to fight. And that's for both legacies. Because if Tank don't fight Shakur, we still saying, what have you fully done? At 30 years old, Floyd retired at 30. And this is not see, what I'm trying to say is, I think people have sped Tank up to the point to where people have removed the status of what you've done in boxing compared to the money that you're making in boxing. Let me take you back to what I mean. When Michael Jordan was playing in the NBA from 84 to about 96, I think he was only making like 3.2 million a year as the best player in the league. He was making 3.2. But once you had Kevin Garnett get 100 million and all these different players who hadn't even proved themselves yet, like Michael Jordan, that's when Michael Jordan started getting paid like that in 96, 97, and 98, right? So let me explain what I mean here. The money that Floyd was making when he was younger, coming up, when he was a prospect, even though everybody knew he was going to be great, he was a prospect. He wasn't seeing that real crazy money until the De La Hoya fight when he got away from Bob Arum in Top Rank, right? Same place Shakur had been at. Now, fact of the matter is, now the money that Tank is making now, but Tank opposition is Floyd's earlier career opposition. And Floyd never really fought no bum, so I can't even say nothing like that. But what I'm saying is that Tank haven't really. Who has he fought? Leo Santa Cruz came up. Everybody that he's fought really has come up to that weight class, right? Not like how many fighters has he fought that was really there? Pitbull Cruz was one, took him to decision. Then he fought Barrios at 140. He was losing that fight, but he knocked him out in 11 rounds. That was great. He moved back down to 135. But when you really start talking about names, who has Tank really fought? And then he says that Tank ain't fought Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz pulled out the fight. That fight was signed and ready to go. He pulled out. Frank Martin, Shakur Stevenson fight was ready to go. Frank Martin pulled out. So when my thing is, while you sitting here talking about what Shakur haven't done, well, you need to go back and stop being so biased because you're a PBC fighter and go back and look at what really happened. These fighters, Shakur has not ducked any smoke from anybody. That's the real talk. And you really want to talk about it, everybody been ducking him, and the excuse is he's boring, he gonna run, whatever your excuse is. Okay? Because I do know that in boxing there's this thing called cut the ring off. So if you're good at cutting the ring off, he can't run. But the fact of the matter is he's really not running. But, you know, casual boxing fans don't understand that. They always think that if you defense first, then you automatically run it. And it's not that. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy to me. But Steve Thurman, you need to just cut it out because you was the person that didn't want to see Terrence Crawford. You made excuses not to see him. Only reason why you took the Pacquiao fight is because it was the biggest payday. After you lost that fight, you ain't fight for about 2 years because the money was so good. You ain't come back. And it's okay. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. I just don't like the fact that now you're going to try to make it seem like Tank has done so much and Shakur hasn't done enough. They both haven't done enough. That's both sides. Shakur haven't been able to do enough because he haven't been given the opportunity. Tank hasn't done enough because he keeps making it seem like it's something wrong when he got to have a hard fight. When he's saying that Floyd Mayweather put him in a bad position when Floyd Mayweather just challenged him. Floyd Mayweather challenged his own self. Why wouldn't he challenge his protege? Like I said, every time you bring Shakur up to Tank, it's a problem. Every time you bring Tank up to Shakur, it's like, hey, he's a great fighter, but I want to make that fight happen. But yet, you trying to say he ain't did anything. Come on, Keith. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just being fake. You being fake, man, because you know damn well that Shakur Stevenson and Tank need each other. You know that. That, like, cut it out. And if you're gonna do that, then what did Lamont Roach Jr. do to deserve the fight then? You see what I'm saying? See, only the real diehard boxing fans know who Lamont Roach is, but a lot of people don't know who Lamont Roach is. How many people hit me up saying why he fighting this bum? I had to reassure them, y'all tripping. Lamont Roach is not a bum. He's a really great boxer. You need to watch this fight because Tank can lose this fight, in which Tank did. We'll get into that other stuff in another video, but right? But he didn't do nothing to deserve the fight, and that's another fighter that you had come from 130 up to 135. And he did you like that. And this is the stuff that I be talking about. This is not Tank hate. This is just me calling out Tank fanboys. Just because you on the same team don't mean you got to just really just ride the whole coattail. You could just be 100 and keep it real. Like, I think it's a great fight. I think it's a good fight. That'll be good to see. You ain't got to sit there and say, what have you done? You ain't even what? I'm confused here. Shakur beat Jamal Herring. Jamal Herring beat Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach looked like he just beat Tank. Right? So we talk about styles make fights. Last time I checked, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier did the Thriller in Manila, and they went toe-to-toe 3 times. But George Foreman annihilated Joe Frazier 2 times. Horribly. Wasn't even a match. But then when Muhammad Ali fought George Foreman, they were like, oh man, you went 3 hard fights with Joe Frazier. He killed Joe Frazier. If you fight him, he gonna kill you. What does Muhammad Ali do? He kills George Foreman. Styles make fights. What I'm saying is stop all this stuff about what he ain't did, what he look, everybody wants to see the fight. Like Roy Jones Jr. said. That's what makes it so intriguing. Keith Thurman, if you just want to be on the side of PBC because you're a PBC fighter, you do that. But that's fake. That's not real. Because realness, you would have just kept it 100 and been like, hey, that's a good fight. But instead, you're gonna say Shakur hasn't done anything like Tank and did so much. Who has Tank fought? He ain't fought Teofimo yet. He ain't fought Devin Haney yet. He fought Ryan Garcia with a rehydration clause. He ain't fought Shakur yet. Out of all of the fighters that everybody said they want to see Tank fight, he hasn't fought any of them, except Ryan with a rehydration clause. Who has Shakur fought? Shakur has fought some people, but he ain't fought Teofimo, Devin Haney, Tank. So he ain't fought the same people. So what? Only thing that you could say that Tank has done better was be more exciting. He's been more of a he knocked people out, he get people out the ring. He's a great boxer. He's a great fighter. But he got that electrifying power that make you want to come see him, like Mike Tyson. Shakur Stevenson has the same great skill set. He just don't have the electrifying power, so you disrespect it. And you, a boxer, I can understand it. I mean, I don't like it even when it's from casual boxing fans. But I really don't like it when it comes from somebody that's supposedly a boxer, somebody that supposedly know this game like that, and then just try to play Shakur a certain type of way just because Tank is on your team. That's weak, man. So I'm sorry. That was garbage, Keith. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what's going on, because that, real talk, they both need each other. You know what I'm saying? They both need each other, and Tank ain't sliding out of this. Tank can't slide out of the Roach rematch. Okay? I don't care about the appeal didn't go right. You know what I'm saying? That fight got to happen. I think Tank will do the rematch. I think Tank will come back better, but I also think Roach is. So it's going to be another great fight. It's not going to be a blowout either way again. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, in a rematch, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of the way that Lamont got done. But we're just, that ain't my point right now. Right now, my point is on Keith Thurman. Like, you just doing that we on the same team stuff, so you going to just speak bad about him. But if you was with Turkey Al-Sheikh or Top Rank, then you'd be saying, well, what has Tank done? Well, Tank is not what you think. And that's the type of stuff that I'm seeing. Because it's based off what team you on. Because I know for a fact, you can't really feel like that. You can't really feel like that. If you really know boxing, you can't really feel like that. Tank has not done that much more than Shakur. And Shakur has not done that much more than Tank. So that's just weak. Both fighters need each other. They got to see each other. That's it. If they don't see each other, then it's like Tommy Hearns not seeing Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what I'm saying? It's like Floyd never seeing Pacquiao. But you're not going to sit here if they don't fight and blame Shakur, because you are one of the reasons why people think this stupid stuff that they think, that Shakur don't have a chance, that Shakur don't deserve it, and what Shakur have done. What you mean? What has Shakur done? He beat everybody in 126 and came up to 130 and beat people there. Came to 135, trying to find Tank, and Tank is not fighting him. He's fighting people that's under him, making him move up, making it look good. Leo Santa, what's his name? Leo Santa Cruz. He wasn't Tank size like that. You want to talk about Yuriorkis Gamboa? Yuriorkis Gamboa was old. So that wasn't the same Yuriorkis Gamboa from back in the day that was putting people lights out. That ain't the same Yuriorkis Gamboa that stunned Crawford in that fight. These things that, like I'm saying, like, everybody needs to stop that. Because Jake Paul would have never been in the ring with a Mike Tyson from '95. I ain't even got to go back to the '80s. 1995, 2001, Mike Tyson, he would have died. So just because you got Mike Tyson on your record, don't mean that you got Mike Tyson on your record. You got a shell of Mike Tyson on your record. I'm tired of this. They keep trying to do this with Canelo. Like he got this record that's just unsurmountable. He's just the best ever. But he's lost to Floyd and he's lost to Bivol. And he loses to boxers and he hasn't fought Benavidez yet. So I don't care. If you're not just gonna sit up here and try to stamp this man's legacy, when people have been asking for this fight for about 4 years now, that you keep saying, what has he done? What has he done? And now he's fighting fighters that you fought and beating them better. And he's testing himself. You see he's testing himself. He go to 175. He's fighting these guys. He don't care. He ain't even waiting on Canelo no more. But that's not the point. The point is, y'all keep letting him make excuses. And that's why he skates out of it. And it's perfectly fine that he could just go and take a natural 135-pound fighter who came up to 147, only fought once at 154, make him come up to 168 to fight. Everybody is cool with that. I'm cool with it because I got Terrence Crawford winning anyway. But I'm not cool with the fact that the general public and the boxing enthusiasts who supposedly be so whatever serious about this is not pressing him about the Benavidez fight. Now everybody just talking about, well, you can't count Terrence Crawford out. No, I got Crawford winning, hands down. I just don't like the fact that he's able to do this over and over again. Pull Jamal up, pull Amir Khan up, pull Crawford up. You ain't even meeting these people at catchweights. They got to come all the way up to you. Nobody calling that out. You know what I'm saying? But this right here was weak. You know what I'm saying? Because Shakur don't deserve that, and you being fake, and that's whack. You know what I'm saying? So whatever, Keith. For a fact, both of those fighters need each other. Tank ain't did that much greater than him, and that's all to it. And you've been in the same situation before, so that's just weak. But anyway, it's your boy King G with the Really Dope Podcast. I'll see you in the next video.